Hello, and welcome to the English department, the department that opens up the doors to every other subject in the curriculum. Here at NLS, in our English department, we have an upward trend of success. Throughout the years, we continue to develop students, we continue to grow them to help them understand more about the world. English, it's not just about the ability to read, to write, and to speak. At the English department, we focus on the wider elements of the world. In secondary, we'll start to be thinking about developing empathy and a wider understanding of the world that we live in. When you come to NLS, we'll start off by reading a range of texts and getting into a range of writing activities as well, writing units. When you join the English department, because of the skills that we have as a team, we're able to identify where you are in your journey in English. And if needs be, we can offer bespoke intervention to help support you so that you can access the curriculum and engage with all of our texts and writing as quickly as possible. That will happen within your first few weeks here at North Leamington. When you move into Key Stage 4 from Key Stage 3, you'll be studying an English Language and Literature GCSE. As well as that, we offer a Media GCSE and a Media A-Level.
Where does today come before yesterday?
When you join the English department, what does it look like? We focus on 3 key areas. I'm going to go over those 3 key areas for you. The first one is reading. When it comes to reading, in our department, we look at skills of inferring, deducing, supporting, questioning. We want you to be active readers. We want you to predict. We want you to reason in what you are reading, sometimes even judge it as well. We offer at North Leamington a wide range of texts, featuring from texts from across the globe, as well as famous literary heritage texts. When you join, we'll jump straight into a literary villains text, and we'll be exploring all the famous villains that you would have read about. You might have even seen some of them in movies. When you move into Year 8, you'll be looking at Percy Jackson, and then we'll be looking at Woman in Black. We'll dive into a little bit of spy fiction here and there. As well as all that, of course, there's Shakespeare, the Bard himself. We'll be looking at Romeo and Juliet and The Tempest, moving on into Macbeth when you move into your GCSEs. Around all that are the core elements of reading a text. We'll be exploring when we're reading, what is it we're reading? What's important about that? What is the reader making me feel? What do I think about what I've read? As well, we're looking at how. How does the writer use language? How does the writer make me understand how characters are feeling? And then we move on to the final question, which is why. Why is one of the most important questions. We'll be looking at why the writer is making us feel this way, why the writer has deemed this to be significant, why a character has responded in a certain way to an incident in the story. Following on from that, as an English department, reading is obviously at the core of it all. We offer an accelerated reader program. An accelerated reader, if you're not familiar with it, is where students will take a quick test at the start of Year 7 to determine their reading age. And from that, we're able to offer books that will help engage your students with reading for pleasure and push them on to become more confident readers. Once again, reading for pleasure is important, and that's why the Accelerated Reader program is at the heart of our literacy across the curriculum.
I have lots to say but never speak. I open but you cannot walk through me. I have a spine but no bones. What am I?
And then we come to the writing element of our curriculum. Now, writing, we look at developing your argumentative skills and also your persuasive skills. We also dive into our creative writing element, looking at how we can manipulate works that we've read, what we can steal from other writers to create our own voice within our work. The ability to write is important. It helps with your communication, to express ideas with clarity. It sparks imagination and creativity. In your writing units, you'll be taking themes and ideas from reading units, and you'll be developing them further. Throughout our Key Stage 3 curriculum, we offer various writing competitions for you to engage and hopefully showcase your work.
There is a house. One enters it blind and comes out seeing. What is it?
And the final strand, speaking and listening. At North Leamington, the spoken word is just as important as the written word. If you are able to speak clearly, to communicate ideas clearly, and to present clearly, then it's only going to help you when you move out into other subjects and further on in your life. That is why at North Leamington, we continue to hold speaking and listening as one of our utmost elements. When in the classroom, we'll be asking you questions and we'll be asking you to reason what you're saying. We'll ask you to think about the expression and the tone in which you speak to us. We'll make sure that you enunciate your ideas clearly and that you're able to communicate with other peers in your classroom. This will obviously have an impact on your writing skills and your reading skills as well. So, come and join us in the English department. We'll be looking at heroes, looking at villains. Throughout this clip, I've had 3 students who delightfully read out 3 riddles to you. What are our answers? Well, you've got a dictionary, a book, and school.